Hey guys, what's going on? Kingflipper here, and welcome to another Marquee matchup predictions video. As you know, I'm in a tournament now, so I'm doing these every week. I used to do them every week anyhow, but it's even better that I'm in this tournament now. If you want to know what tournament I'm on about, I'm doing a mini league with other people who predict Marquee matchups. Feel free to check them out in the links below. I always put them in the description, so definitely check them out and let me know what you think of theirs. As you know, the rules are we pick 4 games and then one wild card. Obviously, I'll go from most likely to least likely. So we're going to get straight into it, guys. So we got 2 out of 4 right yesterday. 2 out of 4 last week. So it shouldn't be too well. Pardon me. I'm definitely aiming for at least 3 out of 4 today. So we're going to start off with practically probably the biggest derby in the Bundesliga. It's called the Riviera. I don't know if it's pronounced Riviera Derby or Riviera. Dortmund versus Schalke. Apparently this is the biggest derby in that league. Checking it up and everything. Requirements wise, 78 rated, 6 minimum Bundesliga players, and obviously 2 players from each team. People to invest in. All the players are expensive at the moment. It probably will come down after this video because the 81 rated SBC is still out at the time of doing this video. So Road, you're looking at about 600 coins. Bergstaller again 600 coins. So Road for Dortmund 600 coins, and then for Schalke Bergstaller 600 coins as well. They're both decent ratings, so and you're both pretty cheap, so get a hold of them. Next we're going to get into another game, obviously. It's first and second in the Ligue 1, which is the French league, if anyone doesn't know. AS Monaco versus PSG. What a massive game. I'm not being funny. If they don't put this in, I'll be quite surprised. Requirements wise, 79 rated. Again, minimum of 6 Ligue 1 players, so French players, and 2 players from each club. This is going to be a reoccurring thing in this one because they did it in the last Marquee matchup weekend games, the big ones, so I expect them to put them in this one. People to invest in: Lopez for AS Monaco, 600 coins you can pick him up for. I think he's the right mid, decent rated player for the price. And PSG as well, we got Areola, whatever I pronounce his name as, 700 coins for the goalkeeper of PSG, so that's not too bad as well. Another decent rating. Why always do it? I do apologise, guys. I always seem to do them, but then again, I'm going to sleep. I hate night shifts. Next one, my Marquee matchups is a bit of a weird one because I was umming and ahhing about it to put it in or not because they've already done. Well, they did a BPL one last week, so I'm not too sure, but. It's a big club game. I mean, it is a big club game, and the BPL is the biggest thing in. It's the biggest league in FIFA, so you know. Liverpool versus Chelsea. Obviously, as I said, big top club game. I think there's only 3 points between them as well. Requirements wise, again, 79 rated, minimum 6 BPLs, and would you believe it, 2 players from each league. Well, each league, 2 players from each team. Investments: Clavan for centre back 600 coins for Liverpool, and for Chelsea the goalkeeper Cavallero 600 coins as well. Again, both decent ratings, both pretty cheap, so I wouldn't complain at that. So we now go out of them requirements into my 4th game. This is going to be a different requirement wise because it is the rivalry of 2 capitals. It's in the Russian league. We've got Spartak Moscow versus Zenit. Is it Zenit St. Petersburg? I think it is. I can't remember off the top of my head. So requirements wise, minimum of 5 Russian league players, 6 gold players minimum. Obviously a minimum of 90 chemistry as well. People to invest in, again, I do apologise if I say these wrong. For Spartak we got Glushakov. 600 coins. For Zenit, you got Lunev, 600 coins as well. Both decent rated players again. Good prices, good value, so I wouldn't complain of picking them up. I don't know if they do a requirement wise for that game, but you never know. I'm off again. And last but not least, my wild card. I'm liking my wild card. I am liking it. It's called the Trillium Cup Derby. If no one knows, it's the MLS, and it's Columbus Crew versus Toronto. This is actually a real big derby, and also, as you can hear, it's a Trillium Cup derby. Basically, the Trillium Cup, I'm going to go through it again because it actually sounds pretty cool. The Trillium Cup basically is Columbus versus Toronto. Both people play each other, and whoever, the person with the biggest aggregate over the two games, well, over how many times they play, I think it could be more than 2 times, throughout the season, wins the Trillium Cup. That's pretty cool. It's to do with their, I think, wildflower or elderflower, something like that. That's what the cup's based on, so you know, it is pretty cool. It's pretty cool, that is. Requirements wise, 77 rated, minimum of 6 BPL, a minimum of 6 MLS players, a minimum of 90 chemistry. People that invest in Columbus Crew, I've gone for Santos, is like literally the highest rated player in that team. You can pick up as 100 coins, nice. And then obviously Toronto, I'd advise investing in Bradley, again 600 coins, one of the highest rated players in that league, well, in that team as well. So yeah, woo, done, thank you guys. So that's the 5 teams as normal as I'd invest in. As I said, at the point of this time, all the players are expensive. Well, more expensive than I would advise investing in, because I haven't invested in players yet. I'm waiting until probably maybe Sunday when the BPL play. Well, actually no, sometimes Saturday or sometimes Sunday I'm going to invest in, because fingers crossed there's no silly SBC that causes the prices of all players to go up. Otherwise I'm going to lose out. I'll have to sell. Definitely I'll have to sell in the hype, but then again, I would advise selling in the hype, guys, just to let you know. Yes, there's a for and against the selling the hype. For, you will make profit. Against, if one of the teams comes out you're invested in, you're going to lose out money. Obviously you're still going to make money, but you're just not going to make as much. So you've got this, you've got the balance in it. I've sold in the hype and made profit. I sold, and then I got 2 out of 4 right anyhow. I sold players and I made profit as well. So, you know, it's completely up to you. But as again, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, as you know, like, share and subscribe, and obviously I'll see you in the next video stream. Peace, guys.